Okay, so this is like an insert clip because as I'm editing this video, I'm recording this clip, okay, and I realized like number one was missing, even the intro. So I'm going to do it again for you right now. The thing that was missing is number one, AC hoggers. It's pretty self-explanatory. They are the ones who hogs up the AC. In the Philippines, there are many ways of public transportation. There's the bus, there's the train, there's the pedicabs, the tricycles, the cabs. I think I said the bus already. UV Express, it started out as using, we call it here FX. So yeah, there are like cab, not like cabs really. We just get like Toyota Tamaras or FX cars or Revos and we use it as public transpo. Okay, I'll insert a picture somewhere in the screen. Okay, I understand that it's super hot in the Philippines, but you don't have to hog the AC. Pretty annoying, and I totally hate it. If someone does that to me, hogs the AC from me, I would literally reach out my long hand and move that freaking AC. So that's it. On to number two.
Number 2, the noisy munchers. These are the type of people that annoy me to death. I hate when people like eat and like, as in, like you can hear them chewing, their saliva and all those crap. Their manners just flew out the window faster because of the driver driving as fast as a roller coaster. Number 3, the megaphones. There are two types of megaphones: the cellular megaphone and the chatterbox. And the chatterbox megaphone. Yes! I'm going to be totally hypocritical about this because I admit I'm one of the chatterbox megaphones because I usually commute with my friends at times, so I'm surrendering defeat of me being honest that I am one of those annoying people on public transport. When I take the public commute to home and vice versa, from to home and to school, I want my ride to be very peaceful as well as in the morning because I just woke up, I'm still groggy, whatever. And I want a peaceful, quiet ride to school. Phone calls are inevitable, so I totally understand that you guys want to pick up the phone because it might be an emergency, so I'm fine with that. And I also know that the signal here in the Philippines is very suckish. It sucks. Bad connections, bad phone signals, whatever. So what I don't get is, why do you need to scream through the receiver? It's like the person is chappy, you barely can hear them, but they can hear you. You don't have to shout. No shouting necessary, and it's annoying. Those are the cellular megaphones. They are so loud, especially when they talk on the phone. People on this category of megaphones are usually the old people and the ill-mannered people. They are educated, don't get me wrong. They have a work, they're wearing polos, but their manners are wrecked. They have no manners at all. They shout and not think about anyone in the vehicle. I'm like here going to sleep and I hear their phone ringing. It's fine, I can go back to sleep. Then they shout. The chatterbox. These are younger people, like teenagers to kids. They usually commute in a pack. And when they get in the vehicle, all you hear are laughters, their chismes, or rumors to be exact, and they talk loud enough that people from the back side of the UV Express and the people in front can hear them. They already know the story. They already know the background of the person that you're talking about. They are so loud and they're so obnoxious. Number 4, the negative Nancy. These are the people who just makes random sound, so annoying. They usually are the old people or the people who wants maluwang or loose public transportation. I mean, like, the UV Express is usually like a Toyota Tamaraw or a Toyota FX, something like that. Here's how it works. The driver and the passenger seat, which can accommodate 2 people, 4 people at the back, in the middle I mean, and 4 people at the back facing each other. So 2 and 2 facing each other. So the usual tendency is people prefer sitting in the middle because it's where the cold air actually starts. The air conditioning faces them first before reaching the back, so it's colder. But it's very a tight space, especially if you're like me, a big boned person, or like a big hip person, because riding in public transportation requires you to have like a size 0 hip or waist or whatever. So if I sit in the middle and someone else sits at the middle who is as big as me and someone smaller, then another person who is an average size person might not be able to sit properly there. So they tend to make this sound. Why? First of all, if you don't want tight, cramped public transportation, you could have grabbed a taxi. You could have called a cab, an Uber, or a Grab car if you must. There's like a lot of kinds of transportation now since Uber started and Grab taxi. So please stop being a brat and just stop that sound. Lastly, the seniority trippers. Yes, I get that senior citizens have the privilege to cut in line, have discounts and such, but what I hate the most is when they abuse it. So if school starts, terminals for like UV Express, jeepneys and such have a long queue, have a long line. So it's either you wait there or like have someone else you know who was already in the line pay for your fare, so you can just cut in line, but it's not cutting in line because it's already paid for. You know what I mean? So here I am already in front of the line. Well, not actually, but I will be able to get on the UV Express that can ride at least maximum of 10 people. So I'm second to the last person to get on the UV Express vehicle. And all of a sudden, as I got on the UV Express, there was this old person, that old lady, out of nowhere, without a crane or a cane, I mean, not a crane, a cane, very healthy, good posture, no signs of arthritis or anything, suddenly cuts in line, sits beside me, and starts saying tss, because it's hot. Why be the 2 people I hate the most? So this old person just out of nowhere sat beside me. I was annoyed, didn't even ask if she could cut in line, didn't even ask politely. We, the youth, accept your seniority, but in return, would you at least respect us and ask politely if you could cut in line? And since if that person who you asked didn't say that, didn't allow you, at least ask the person next to them, because they will pity you, because the person in front of them will be jerks. They'll allow you to cut in line and no one will actually say no to you, but it doesn't give you the privilege just to cut in line without even asking anyone. Anyways, that's it. Those are the types of people that I have encountered in public transportation. I have encountered a lot more people, but that will be like for another part 2 video, I guess, if I will make a part 2. So if you want me to make more videos like this types of people or anything else, comment down below or hit the like button and maybe I'll do more. Anyways, that's it guys. Cheerio. Mwah. Bye.
It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was
guys, so
a
video
rush,
for
but I
today
gave it up.
Hi. What's up guys? Hey guys, so the video for today
Now I
will
might have
be...
went and said too
Hey guys, so the
much.
video today would be
That's
how...
all it
Wow,
was,
not
so
how,
I
that's
gave it
how.
up.